Ever wonder why your dog flops over like a furry pancake? One minute they're just vibing, the next they're belly up, showing you their fluffiest parts. But what are they really trying to say? Is it a demand for belly rubs? A sign of submission? Or maybe they just found a really comfy patch of floor. Stick around, cause some of these reasons might surprise you. When your dog rolls over, belly exposed, tongue lolling out, they're basically saying, hey human, right here. This fleshy wonderland ain't gonna scratch itself. It's an open invitation for belly rubs, and let's be honest, who can resist that? And you know what? I'm totally cool with it. Sometimes the belly roll isn't just about getting a free massage. Rolling over can actually be your dog's way of saying, chill dude, I come in peace. Exposing their belly is a vulnerable position for a dog. It's their way of saying, I trust you with my life. We've all been there, you're just minding your own business, maybe scrolling through your phone when, bam, your dog decides it's playtime and they launch into their best play with me routine. And what's a key part of that routine? You guessed it, the epic belly roll. It's like their way of saying, tag, you're it. Now get over here and give me some attention. While most of the time, a belly roll is just your dog being their usual goofy selves, enjoying life and feeling carefree, sometimes it can be a sign that they're feeling a little anxious or stressed out. Think of it like their version of nail biting or fidgeting. Just like humans, dogs have their own ways of showing anxiety. Maybe there's a thunderstorm raging outside with loud noises and flashes of lightning that make them uneasy. Or maybe they just picked up on your stress vibes. Dogs are incredibly sensitive to their owner's emotions. Dogs are masters at that. They can sense when you're feeling down or anxious and often mirror those feelings. If you notice your dog rolling over, and they seem a little more subdued than usual, not their typical playful self, or they're avoiding eye contact, which is unusual for them, it might be their way of saying, hey, I need some reassurance. They might be looking for comfort and security. Give them some extra love and attention, spend a little more time with them, maybe a few gentle pets, some soothing words, and a calm environment, and they'll be back to their usual selves in no time. Your love and care can make a world of difference for your furry friend. Ever notice how your dog loves to sprawl out on the cold tile floor during a heat wave? It's like they instinctively know where the coolest spot in the house is. They find that perfect place to beat the heat, and it's usually right on those chilly tiles. Well, rolling over is kind of like their version of cranking up the AC. They know just how to position themselves to maximize their comfort. It's fascinating to see how they adapt to the heat by simply changing their posture. When they're lying on their back, their belly, that part with less fur, is exposed to the air, which helps them cool down faster. This area is more sensitive to temperature changes, making it an efficient way for them to regulate their body heat. It's like their own personal air conditioning system, and let's be real, it's way more adorable than those clunky window units. Watching them find ways to stay cool is not only practical, but also incredibly cute. They turn into little experts in comfort, and we can't help but admire their resourcefulness. Subscribe to become a true dog whisperer. Understand every wiggle and woof. You know how your dog turns into a furry little garbage disposal when they find something disgusting on the ground? Well, rolling in it is kind of like their way of saying, this is mine now, it smells like home. I know, it makes absolutely no sense to us humans, but to dogs, it's basically like spritzing on their favorite cologne. You know that feeling when you haven't seen your best friend in forever and you just want to give them a giant hug? Well, that's kind of what your dog is saying when they roll over as soon as you walk through the door. It's their way of saying, you're back, I missed you so much. It's basically the doggy equivalent of a running hug. Dogs are creatures of habit, and they like what they like. They find comfort in the familiar, whether it's their favorite spot on the couch or the backyard they've explored 1,000 times. So when you introduce them to a new environment, whether it's a friend's house or a fancy new dog park, they might be a little unsure of themselves at first. The new sights, sounds, and smells can be overwhelming, and it takes them a moment to adjust. That's where the trusty belly roll comes in. Rolling on their back is a sign of trust and relaxation. It's their way of saying, I'm starting to feel comfortable here. Think of it like their way of scoping out the situation, kind of like how you might check your phone for the Wi-Fi password as soon as you walk into a coffee shop. They sniff around, take in the new surroundings, and slowly but surely, they begin to feel at home. And last but not least, sometimes a belly roll is just a belly roll. No hidden meaning, no secret agenda, just pure, unadulterated doggy joy. Maybe they're happy, maybe they're feeling goofy, or maybe they just really like the feel of the carpet on their back. Whatever the reason, it's a reminder that dogs are simple creatures who find joy in the smallest things. They don't sweat the small stuff, they just roll with it, literally. So there you have it, the many meanings behind your dog's epic belly rolls. Now it's your turn to spill the tea. What's your dog's favorite belly rub spot? Share in the comments, let's swap stories. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the wonderful world of dog behavior, check out our video on secret signs your dog is saying sorry. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more positively awesome content.